I really felt like a businesswoman there for a moment. You know, I have the suit on.
Surprise, the boss is here. The boss is here.
Today, I will be teaching you how to use iMovie like a pro. Hi, I don't know how you stumbled onto my channel, but I'm really glad you did. Today, I will walk you through iMovie, how to use it like a pro. This will not be technical. This is mostly for beginners. I also want to put a disclaimer that I am self-taught. I will link videos down below of other creators who have done such a great job at explaining how the software works. It's so easy to do an amazing job. You have no excuse. If you want to start your YouTube channel, do it. Have fun, experiment, see what's out there, see if it's for you or not. As long as you're having fun, why not? Those are the main tips that I would give any beginner or any person that wants to spice up their videos and do better and, you know, keep the audience entertained. Hopefully that's the goal. Biggest tip, edit out you breathing, you thinking, all the just thinking about it. Don't do it. TikTok is ruining my life. For that, really easy. You go on your iMovie, you already have a file that you filmed on, you slide it towards the bottom bar, and then to cut something would be Control B. Let's say you have multiple videos or multiple files. The yellow highlight means you've highlighted this particular section. It's definitely going to be the shortcut you do the most. Adding memes, pictures, anything like that is all going to be in the same menu setup. Or let's say you want to do like my skydiving video right there, and you want to switch your file as not being on the main screen, but rather you want another video to be on the main screen, and you're doing commentary stuff, or you don't want to be in the whole frame. You're gonna have to be sliding yourself down, and I'll show you how to do that. If you want to add some titles, this is where you would find them. Very basic, but still very, very efficient. It adds some spice. This is kind of like a quick little tip that I didn't know, but kind of upped my game. When it comes to music, you can go on YouTube, down audio library, and listen to all the songs there. These are all free to use for any purposes, so it's safe to use in any YouTube video. There's a lot of them. You want to download them onto your computer, then slide them in your iMusic, Apple Music thingy, and then they will appear as a song. When you go now into your iMovie software, you will see that in the audio file, music sound, you will have the new files you just downloaded. I learned recently that you can actually screen record your computer with QuickTime Player. QuickTime has to be open, and then you click on it, right click, new screen record, and then at the top of your toolbar, you will see a way to stop it for whenever you're done. And you can select if you want the whole screen or just some parts of your screen. Anyway, it's just really practical, and it's downloaded directly on your computer. So it's really practical to just like slide in iMovie directly. Voiceovers. I don't use a lot of voiceovers except for videos like this. Since we're on the topic of voice, you want to make sure the sound of your video is as good as it can possibly get. My mistake starting on was that I didn't even know adjusting the sound was a thing. So I would just film with my phone and then just upload it like that, edit, add effects and stuff. I knew the sound was bad, but I didn't know how to fix it. Now I do. You go on that little sound effect, and what I do is that before I edit or cut anything, you will go and put that to, I do 400%, but if there's a lot of background noise, I would advise to like 200, 250. Just play with the effects and see what actually works. Another tip that I learned too late is that instead of moving everything and deleting any inserts I would have, you can actually just select a portion of a video rather than the whole thing. It's honestly very practical, that way you don't lose any of the progress you've already made. The little blue bubbles on every picture you will add is actually the fade of the video. You can see how it differs. Now for more basic tips. This is where you will find all the different color effects that you might want to put in your videos, whether it's black or white or super colored. Now you're in the same menu, but you're actually looking at voice and sound effects. The menu next to it is about the speed of the video, slowing down or making it faster. The second menu to the right is color grading, color adjusting, anything like that. Sadly, I don't really use it much because I always end up being too orange. So if you have any good videos on how to use it, please send them my way. So this was the first part of iMovie in general. Second part is more about thumbnails, intros, transitions, your end screen, you know, stuff like that. The best app that you should be using right now is Canva. It is free, it is super practical, super easy to use. I know a lot of people also use PicMonkey. I used to back when it was free, but I'm familiar with Canva now. So it's all about what you're comfortable using. They basically do the same thing. A thing that you're gonna hear a lot is transparent background. Now, it's really important because if you wanna add a little text over your picture, you know, like instead of just adding memes and stuff, you want to add a text like this. If you use sites like Remove BG, it's a website that takes out the background of any picture you might have. That's practical for certain instances, but in most cases than not, it's going to make your text a little bit more blurry and weird, fuzzy, and just not quality. So if you do have the money to pay for a subscription for a PicMonkey or Canva, they can make the background transparent right away and it's not gonna be fuzzy, glitchy, and all of that. It's a detail. Another way to do it is to use apps like Phonto or Video Star that both make you be able to do like transition in the background. Open up your Phonto app, click on plain image, then you're going to want to make it green. So you take out the blue, you take out the red, and then you can click on use once you are done. Then you want to get the size, 1920 to 1080, those are the dimensions. You want to use it, you can click, add a text, write whatever you want, choose the font, and then depending on where you want it to be on your screen, you can adjust that, and you're ready to go. Once you have saved your image, import it to your library, and then just like any other media, you can just slide it down to the bottom bar, adjust it wherever you want to. Remember to reset the crop so that it doesn't zoom, and then click on green/blue screen, and you can see the result on the screen right now. Very easy, and it's not blurry at all compared to Remove BG. Before I show you how to make your own green screen, I wanted to show you how to download it because I didn't know that was a thing. Whatever you're looking for, subscribe button, green screen, right after the YouTube, you want to enter the letters PP and then download it as an MP4. That's all you have to do. Now, if you want to make your own, just go to Canva. Remember to have your background as green as possible. Whatever you want to write, add little elements, whatever you'd like. If you still really want to make your own screen, like for example for your intros or outros, just note that on Canva for free you have some animations on your text, and if you save that as an MP4, that will be a video, so it doesn't have to be static. Just a little tip. I will link the first video I actually ever watched before even publishing my first video. The first video I watched that is from Susan, right here. Super helpful tips. That's how I first got a hang on iMovie. Super practical. Christine, right here, taught me about green screen and Phonto, the app. Her explanations are really good on how to use this app. I also want to say that PixArt is my favorite for thumbnails just because they have a lot of effects. It's really easy to cut if you just want the person or if you want to draw on the thumbnail, anything like that. Another thing is Facetune is really, at least for me, the best blurring thing. Not for your face, for the background. If you want to make a thumbnail, like let's say I'm just like this, you know. It is also free. Save those dollars. Again, businesswoman of the straws. The best advice that I could give is to practice. I know it can be scary, but think about it. You can just film whatever you want to film. Film your backyard or film a butterfly. I don't even care. Something that moves, and then put that file in iMovie and decide to have fun. Do you want to crop? Do you want to zoom? Do you want to cam burns? Do you just want to turn it around? Just practice. It is with practice that you will get more comfortable with the app, and then you'll get a sense, even while filming, you'll be like, oh, I know I have to stand on this side because I want to add a picture of a butterfly. I don't know. Anything like that comes with time and with practice. Quality can still be amazing even if you don't have the pro or a ring light or anything like that. Again, that's really not necessary. People that make you believe that it's necessary are just trying to sell you something. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this video at least taught you like one thing. If so, please let me know which one. Let me know if you want to have more tips. I obviously have more under my sleeves. I really encourage you to just go through YouTube, see what people have to offer. There are tons of videos about how to edit on iMovie, even Final Cut Pro if that's the software you're using. If so, what are you doing here? Don't try to fit the mold. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you feel comfortable editing, I support it as long as you're having fun. Please remember to empty your email boxes because that pollution is not cute, but those metal straws are. I will see you in my next one.